So I have this delightful package from eBay. Don't be deceived by the Amazon tape. This is a lot of Mary-Kate and Ashley stuff. There are 3 dolls in here, and the rest is all clothes and accessories. I did not buy this for the dolls. I didn't need the dolls. Of course, I'll be keeping the dolls, but there were some very specific fashions in here that I've been wanting and hunting. So we will get to that when we get to that. Okay. So these are those bags that go to the shopping fashion pack. Then these are Curlin Style Mary-Kate and Ashley's trunks. I have several of them.
Several.
Let's see. This is a lot of paper stuff. I see things from the school fashion, from Curlin Style Ashley, from the Getting Their dolls. It's interesting. And these are all more accessories. That pizza is not Mary-Kate and Ashley. Some of these aren't Mary-Kate and Ashley pieces, but these are all the shoes. Most of these are Mary-Kate and Ashley. There are a few that aren't. Then, this is Movie Magic Ashley's. I've never had one of these before. And it has the Dual Star Productions logo on it, which I had never noticed before.
I was gonna say, I never
It's actually really
that.
nice. And then, this is Mary-Kate's Vanity, which I've wanted forever. It reminds me of Generation Girl Michelle's Vanity. I haven't been able to take a photo of my Movie Magic set for Flickr because I have the dolls in their outfits, but I'm missing some shoes for Mary-Kate and like the furniture pieces. These are their little stools.
Ooh, director's chairs. Oh, we'll use those. I have ideas.
And then this is some of the clothes. I think it's all the shirts. They organize this really well. Dresses and pants. Jackets and hoodies. Oh, that pink one's peeling too.
Yeah.
Skirts. Ooh, this looks like brand new.
I know.
That's the campus chic fashion that I have.
I don't know if I did that line photo or not yet, but if
I think you did.
If I did, I might retake it.
Okay, then we have
because
Movie
it's so
Magic
nice.
Mary-Kate, who again I didn't need, but then this is actually Curlin Style Mary-Kate, but my Ashley doll's outfit, this has clearly barely been played with. She needs an outfit upgrade, so that's great.
Hello, Mary-Kate.
I never had a Mary-Kate, now I have 3. And then this is Movie Magic Ashley, whose outfit's really peely, really badly peely. I guess being boxed didn't make mine worse. So I'm looking through some of the clothes before I leave feedback just because I wanted the Getting There fashions. Now I actually have pieces to 2 of the fashion packs, not this one, but like the ones with the hoodies and jeans. But mine were missing pieces, so this was the reason I wanted this lot. But I can't believe how perfect these clothes are. Like seriously, I don't think some of these were ever played with. They're perfect looking.
No, like this is Movie Magic Ashley's, and I don't even recognize it. Like I didn't even recognize the shirt.
They're factory crisp.
And look at that. That's beautiful.
I mean, like.
And Mary-Kate's.
It's awesome. And I pieced my other 2 dolls together. Like my Movie Magic dolls that I have now were very pieced together. And this was my first fashion pack I had with Mary-Kate and Ashley. And I played with it so much. So I'm really glad to have another. But it wasn't the kind of thing I wanted to buy separate because I still have all of my pieces. The stuff is in amazing condition. These are all the paper accessories. For some reason there's ones to the Getting Their dolls, but there are no Getting Their dolls. I mean, unless they were stuck in with some of the fashion packs, which...
We also got like I think 24 pairs of shoes.
Yes. And all the clothes from all the fashion packs were complete. One of them was missing a pair of shoes, but I already had that fashion pack, so it's fine with me. Like, I bought them this lot for the Getting Their fashions, and they're all set. And then I also bought the lot for the Movie Magic pieces that I was missing because my dolls were so complete other than like their accessories, and I already had 2 sets of the dolls. That's why I didn't want to like invest in like a new set of them boxed or something. They would have been like a $5 box at the flea market kind of purchase for me. But these are cool. There's some of like the Movie Magic paper accessories. So I have it sorted by clothes, plastic accessories. I'm not going to soak these chairs because the stickers are old and you can see they're already peeling a bit. And none of the stuff really looks dirty. I'm just washing it to be err on the side of caution.
Curl and Style Mary Kate does indeed have the quote-unquote magic hair that's meant to be crimped and curled, etc. with the little plastic tools. So if sometimes I get questions about magic hair and how you're supposed to take care of it, I clean it the same way, washing it with dish soap twice, conditioning it, and detangling it. It's really all in the boil wash where things get a little bit different because this hair type is very sensitive to heat. I will mention it later, but I'll mention it first here. Never flat iron this hair type. I tried it once. Bad news, it doesn't need to be flat ironed. Patience with the boil wash is all that's required. Style Mary Kate has heat sensitive hair because it's magic hair that's meant to be curled and crimped, so you can't just stick this right in the boil wash, and you definitely never want to flat iron this kind of hair because it'll burn. So you have to make sure the water's pretty cooled off if you want a boil wash. This water was a teeny bit hot for Mary Kate when I put her in, so a part of it crinkled up, kind of like what Kanekalon does if the water is too hot. So I just had to wait until it cooled off a bit and then comb some slightly less hot water through it to smooth out the crinkles. It didn't burn or anything, so it was fixable, but never flat iron this type of hair.
So I was over here organizing my paper accessories, figuring out what pieces are new that I didn't have before, and what pieces are just duplicated, so if I need to retake photos, etc. for my Flickr guide. Now, I am a cardboard accessory junkie, especially when it comes to Mary Kate and Ashley. They have some really cool ones. I have the Getting Their dolls. I haven't gotten any of them boxed, but I got a lot that was used, and it had some random cardboard accessories that I'll show you because I have a picture on my Flickr here. Picture of my Flickr. And there are 4 punch outs for Getting Their dolls, right? Now, I always thought it was weird that, like, when I got my Getting Their dolls off Mercari used, they came with, like, duplicated licenses, and then when I found the picture of this, there was, like, a different colored chip bag. It was very odd. So, this picture, I bought a bunch of random, like, paper goods, and, like, their boxes, but no dolls, on eBay.
And the Getting Their doll box was there with the tray.
Yes, exactly. And I have seen several lots online. Where is it?
There are 2 on eBay right now.
There are 2 on eBay right now, different lots, where they have the dolls and the people pulled out the inserts from behind, and they have 4 sheets. So there's definitely no doubt that the dolls themselves came with 4 sheets. This lot I got had no evidence that there were, in fact, the dolls. Everything made sense with each other, but I got them Getting Their fashions. So, guess what? There are 3 fashions, 4 cardboard punch-out sheets. You'd think the biggest one would go with the dolls, right? And then these, I think, were originally meant to go with fashion packs, so Mattel probably accidentally shoved all of these in with the dolls, but then also sold these smaller ones with the fashion packs, and it makes sense because the fashion packs have names. So there's...
And I always thought it was weird that this looked like it went to their ski getup, but it
yeah,
wasn't
and it's
included with
literally the
dolls.
outfits, and it's all the passes and stuff they would need, right? And I think this is On the Slopes. Then there's At the Airport, and lo and behold, there's their plane tickets and all of that, and the snacks they were eating, and then On the Road with the road map and the outfits they wore on the road. So I think I realized that there was some mistake with the paper accessories, that they all got lumped in with the dolls, and also the smaller sheets were sold with the fashion packs.
And the reason this makes so much sense, rather than, oh, maybe a lot of people just happen to have all 4 sheets even though they're only selling the dolls, is because I've seen so many of these sheets, but these fashions are super hard to find.
Yes.
It took us years to track them down, so to me it makes more sense that there was this weird duplication with the dolls.
And when I got my dolls,
there was all these coincidences where they came.
My
with so
dolls
many.
were played with. Their paper accessories were trashed. They all showed the same amount of wear. So it would be very odd that someone would have, say, gotten all of that stuff at the same time. And because I got pieces to, like,
pieces to all of these,
the sheets.
I remember we got the pictures,
yeah,
and they were really
and I
wrinkled.
remember this specifically. I was really excited when I saw this the first time, and it was all scrunched up. So I believe it was a mistake, and now I have figured out why there were originally so many different punch-out sheets. Of course, I'll make a note of that on Flickr, that it's just a theory, but I'm going to picture them with that. So I'm about to dress my childhood curl and style Ashley in this outfit upgrade, and can you see the difference? This is my childhood one, and this is the new one. It's so much darker and crisper. Same with the jacket. The one she's wearing is the one came with her, and this is the new one. It's like not even comparable. I played with these clothes so much, so I'm really glad she has something nice and new to wear. So I thought I'd show the dolls in action. I take photos of my different, like, packs and doll lines that are complete or mostly complete for my Flickr. I have a whole album on that, and then specifically you'll see Mary Kate and Ashley's in their album as well, because all their stuff is in one album. But for, like, my larger collections, like Bratz, that are divided into many, you'd have to look in the Collections in Line album if you're interested. Colleen loves setting these up, and I've had my Movie Magic dolls, my originals, since like 2011, 2012. But I never had any of their, like, bigger accessories, and
Mary Kate was missing her shoes.
so there was no way to really set this up. It would have been super lame. And now we were finally able to do it, and like I said before, I'm really excited to have these particular dolls because they're actually quite attractive for Movie Magic, and they've aged well. They don't have any yellow discoloration, which I'm going to try to treat on my other dolls, but it makes them much better for photography.
I waited so long to set this photo up.
It's adorable. I'll show you the other look when we get to it. I'm just missing Mary Kate's hairspray can, and then 2 little cardboard accessories for them. And these are actually the movie magic outfits they're wearing. These came with fashion packs. One of them I've had since I was a kid, the really beat up looking one. And this is the girls in look 2. So these are their spare outfits. These outfits, like in particular, are much nicer than the ones I had before. You can tell they were rarely played with. Like, the difference in the colors and how soft the fabrics were is
This is a
shocking.
spare skirt we had in storage, and like, look.
It's so dull looking. I mean, I don't know if I ever washed those. I have to go through some of my Mary Kate and Ashley clothes because back in like 2012, 2013, I didn't wash everything. Like the way you see me process dolls, it was very different a long time ago because I was nervous about washing things, but it makes such a difference. And I know I've had a lot of my Mary Kate and Ashley dolls for years, and even my childhood dolls definitely need a washing. Like my childhood Winning London set was yucky when I washed their clothes. But they're so cool. And I thought I'd show you the very satisfying picture we could now take of all of my getting there fashions. I've been wanting these for years. If I had known that they existed when I was a kid, I definitely would have wanted these. So I had the at the airport and on the road fashions in part, but I was missing this tank top before and that jacket. And also my stuff was like heavily played with because I got it used at the flea market. But I did not have the On the Slopes one, which is awesome. And these are actually the Getting There dolls. So this is Mary Kate times 2 and Ashley before. There's really not going to be much of a difference here. Although there is some interesting crud on the movie magic dolls' faces. It's not showing up on camera. So one of the problems with making transformation videos is sometimes the dolls are a lot dirtier than they look, and the camera just doesn't capture it. And this is the dolls after. Although I already had like 2 sets of these movie magic dolls, these are easily the nicest. My others, for some reason, have darkened yellow torsos. I'm not sure if it's just really common with this line, or maybe it when I had them on display a really long time ago, if maybe that caused it, but they're also both pretty attractive for movie magic dolls. I find that they can tend to wear their makeup poorly and look kind of weird. And I love that they both have their shoes. And then, of course, Carlin Style Mary Kate. She has the nicest hair of my 3. But that might just be because I literally just washed her hair. But they're all very lovely. I'm glad they have a home. And I dressed them back in their outfits. So before I close out this video, I thought I would show you some of these Getting There fashions in action. This is my New York Minute Mary Kate, who's from the flea market. I got her in 2013, obviously without her outfit, unlike the doll next to her. I had her and New York Minute Ashley, who I also got at the flea market the same day. They were in some of my old Getting There scraps that I had before, but I didn't have enough from either set where they could be wearing from the same pack. And it's really cool now they can. And obviously they need something to wear in storage. They're not going to be naked. I don't let my dolls be naked. So I'm really excited that they have these really awesome Getting There fashions. They're also really fun to photograph. And ignore the Nakoma dolls, they're just out for other things. I hope you enjoyed this video. There will be pictures of all of the dolls and fashions and accessories on my Flickr if you're interested in seeing those in my Mary Kate and Ashley album. And until next time, love your dolls, love yourself, and love your life.